anticipating, and I get that knowledge that tells me this was the #1 SUV. It's the safest. It has the best gas mileage, and grown-up people fit in the back seat. Like, then I have that knowledge that's like, okay, so that's why this is the one that I should be choosing, which it probably won't be. But
what are you getting?
I don't want a Mercedes.
You want the Infiniti?
I want the Audi. I want
Get
the Audi.
Audi.
So freaking bad. And my husband has to be in the backseat like this. And I was like, well, we could just only put women back there.
Wait, when is he ever going to sit back?
Yeah.
Your kids.
He never will. He never will. But there are times, but we date, I mean, we are always going on dates.
With 3 couples?
Yeah, sometimes we do. Like, very often,
But
about once a month.
But you know the smaller ladies are going to jump in the back.
About once a month, we'll go, right.
He's like, we can work this. It's my car.
I know. About once a
care what
month,
happens
we, like,
back.
we'll do, you know, where 3 of us will go out. And so I'm like, which, yeah, that was my thing. Okay, we just only ever put women in the back, and then we're okay.
Yeah.
But he's like, that's not very
Thanks for the crotch shot.
logical.
Dang
Dang
it.
it.
Exactly.
He's
Thanks
like,
for the
but
crotch
the
shot.
Mercedes fits everybody really comfortably. I'm like, but it says, I don't know. Anyways, I have my own opinion.
I have an Infiniti, and I
I love the Infiniti.
The Infiniti is beautiful.
I had
But
an Infiniti.
the Infiniti and the Audi, it's so funny. I bought my car, and then a month later, I was planning my next car. What is about our lives, right? But I was like, not that I'm not unhappy with my car, but the Audi is the next step up from the Infiniti for me. Like, it's a little more luxurious, a little more expensive, and I'm like, that's my goal. The Audi is my next goal, you know. But I got the Infiniti. I'm happy. I'm cool. Just like Audi's cool. So it's so funny that you said Infiniti, Audi, and Mercedes. I'm like, I don't care what the Mercedes, Infiniti, and Audi. I'm right there with you. Go for
Yeah.
it.
So
Bring the ball over
the,
here and that'd be fun.
yeah. So anyway, okay. So our last one was needs anticipated, and I think that goes perfectly into that like instinct and what we were talking about with like. When you get to know them, when you have built that relationship, you have a sense of what they need, of what they're going to want, and you know, a big part of what we do is just reading our clients, and it's really hard to like explain that over an audio, but it's such a crucial part of it. We follow our instincts and we read them, and we have these steps in place so that we can create that great experience every single time. Like I have my grease board, is that what you call it? Dry erase board. And
Grease board?
Shut up. I think that sounded right. Okay. Is that what you call it, like, way back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my dry erase board that has all my steps, you know, so that I can duplicate that good experience every single time and not accidentally forget one of my wow steps. But a lot of times there are other little things that are done for individual people based on following those instincts and just trying to anticipate their needs. Like, I don't give Little Prince in a frame to every single client's kids. You know, it was just for them. And I will change up the gift I give sometimes based on just what I think they would really like or, you know. So, anticipating their needs based on knowing, trying to get to know them.
You've never sold your bottom collection, right?
Never.
Okay. So you always give a gift, basically.
Yes.
Do they do digital negatives? Do you give a gift with digital negatives?
It's the same one you guys have. It's in, it's the, you can either, it's the workflow board.
Okay.
Did you call it my grease board?
Oh,
It's the workflow board, so I have it as a printed out like from my printer, and it's in the front of my binder, so that I can visually see it that way. And then I also have it up on the wall, so I can see it like looking over, and I can see it when I have my binder.
Do you mark where you are with each client on your workflow board and on their folder, or just on their workflow board?
I try to.
You have it on their folder.
Yes, I have it on the front. It's stapled onto the front. So I try to do both. I don't always. I make sure the grease board is the one that I have to do, so that I can visually look at it immediately and know where I am. And I don't do check marks. I do dates. And then when I archive the session, then a lot of times, like when I'm getting ready to finish that folder, that's when I'll go into their folder and put in those dates really quick. And the reason I like doing that is I really like tracking myself.
Knowing what you did when you did it.
Yeah, because I like seeing like.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that stuff.
Because you know how you get a sense of like, this one went really, really good. I always like to see, did I do that one faster than I normally do? And I always notice that the ones that I'm faster with, like they get their session premiere quicker, they get, you know, everything happens quicker. Those ones always are my very best ones.
Turnaround I try to do for my sessions because
Yeah.
they are still like so motivated and have to wait and see their photos, and then they're like, oh, they forgot how much fun it was. And in a week's time, it's like, oh my gosh, that was the most amazing thing ever. Let's look at them. And and then, they freak out and they're ready to do something.
Yeah, so it's on the grease board and then it gets transferred over if I'm not being super diligent, but it does get over there eventually because I love being able to see like what my turnaround has been.
This is like on Christmas cards, huh?
Do you use a greaser kit?
Or you use the
No, that's okay. So, and you know what the worst thing is? It's sitting at home because I just had one arrive literally the day that we were leaving, and I was like, must bring this with me, and it's sitting there. But all it is. So what my client gift is it's a 5x10 print that is mounted, and so I think it's like $5.
Yeah.
5x10.
It's 5x10. So all I do is take 10x20 storyboards, create it in that 10x20 storyboard, size it down to 5x10, and then I print, and then I order a 5x10.
Is it a storyboard? Like
Yes, it's mounted. Yeah, most of the time, every once in a while, it's just one solid image, but like the one that I just did is, I cheated, and I made the 10x20 one, then I sized it down to 5x10, and then I sized one down for web 2. So it was the web version, and now they'll be surprised and actually it was like part of my sneak peek, and they'll be surprised and it'll actually be their gift. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just.
Did you frame it, or you just?
Nope, it's just so I give it, so wine, what did we decide those bags were called? Who was talking about
You
earlier?
said Burberry, but I don't think it was Burberry.
Organza.
Organza.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, like what your bracelets came in.
Yeah.
The organza bag, the wine size organza bags fit the 5x10 perfectly. So through like online like Bags and Bows, I think is who they're actually from.
Yeah.
I just got organza bags in bulk, and then I have easels in bulk, and then the easel is behind it with the print, and then it just fits in the organza bag with a little tag on it that says just for you.
Just like, okay, so they know it's an extra gift.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
And
Where do you get your easels in bulk?
where do you get the easels in bulk?
I don't get those in bulk. I've tried to look and I cannot find them. So if anybody
they
else
wood?
finds them, I just get them at Michael's or at Joann's or
You can go
like,
online.
Hobby
or
Lobby.
Go online.
Where?
I've looked online.
I buy them in
Maybe
bulk
painful
from
for
Hobby
me.
Lobby or Joann's online. I buy
Yes.
50 yes.
Do you really? Okay, I'll have to.
It is making me
Because
cheaper,
I always
but
go to Joann's and like clear out the shelf.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I will take every, and it's never that many.
They have 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So often, but like you have to have their. I guess maybe I found them once, but I was nervous that I was like, is this the right size? Because it had to fit in the image box.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what if I'm wrong and I end up with like, there's 50 easels in the wrong size. And I have done that many times with different images. So, okay. Pricing and collection. So, simplicity is best.
I'm not question. I'm stretching.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. Okay, so simplicity is best. When we keep it simple and give them just what they want, then they don't have to try to trade things out and figure out what else they want. That value, that's why collections work so well, because so far we've built up all the experience, and now we got to give them the logic. So when they see, here's what the price is, and here's what it's valued at, then their logic is able to say, oh, this is a really good deal. And it stops being so much about what everybody else is charging and what they're getting with you and how within your scope it's a good deal. Instead of within your competition scope is it a good deal.
I find that's how I buy something, is I realize, hey, I just saved this much. Like, I'm the coupon person, okay? I mean, it's funny I should not be in my line of business probably, because I'm all about the coupon. But it's all about like, oh, I saved 30% or whatever, so I feel like it's totally worth it that I did that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we all feel like that.
Just as a thought, the photography studio I used to work in, real high-end studio, they did that, the mounted print and stuff, but they would put it in their price guide as like they advertised that that's the gift that you would get. And I got a top collection more often selling for them because they're like, oh, I want that gift. Just
like a gift with purchase, like with a gift with purchase.
Yeah.
So I do believe, and we're going to talk about gift with purchases, but I do gift with purchases in addition to the surprise gift.
It's just kind of interesting because it would say that, like, I know one of them was that it was like the smallest one was a 5x7, a mounted 5x7, and then we did a like a story block thing.
Image block thing?
Yeah, a block, and it had 3 images on it. And then the biggest thing was that like an actual 10x20 to give to like the top collection. We did seniors, and they always we would, well, I want this 10x20 really badly because it's like $1,000 whatever.
mean, it's that same thought process of like, you're looking at that base collection, which is already bare bones, and you're like, it comes with a 5x7, it looks so small, you know? And then you look at the middle one,
I
you're like,
can't tell you how many times I'm like, well, you're $300 under getting that 10 by 20. Do you want? And they're like, yeah, let's add like whatever. Like, you're an idiot, but okay.